Okay, welcome to the driveway. Today we're going to fletch some Atlatl arrows, darts, whatever you want to call them. The way we do that, I've made a little example out of cardboard. So the first thing we're going to do is, you got your little example. You're going to take some whatever color tape you want, and you want to make it a little longer than your pattern. Okay, and then you want to fold it. I saw this on the internet. I'm not claiming this, but for my viewers that know I'm getting a little bit more into Atlatls, this is going to show you how I'm doing it. Now, what you want to do is take your pattern, put it about in the middle there. You got your pen, hopefully, and you're just going to trace it. And that's what you've got. You want to do that 2 more times because you're probably going to make a 3-feather fletch here. Do it again. Sorry, I got the sniffles. Some people get the sniffles in the summer. I get them in the winter, and it's getting into fall here, so we're going to do it again. Kind of reminds me of Donald Trump during the debates, how he got the sniffles. And one more. One more. I didn't have any turkey feathers. I need to get out in the woods, get me some. That would be ideal. And there's a different way to do turkey feathers. You tie them on, and I'll do one about that later. That's something you learn with archery, but it goes along with these Atlatl darts just as well. So now all I'm doing is cutting it out. I'm leaving this little bit of exposed tape, this little bit of it. That's why I made them that way. So this is what's going to stick to the shaft until we can get it attached on a little bit more with electrical tape. And I'm just trimming it, easy peasy. And again on this end, there's a little strip. So there's one. Do it again, twice more. Repetition is key to everything, right? This actually works fairly well. I'm improvising these Atlatl darts. I've made them out of 3/4 inch pine. I cut down a 2x4 actually and trimmed and sanded down the edges. I'll have more videos about that as I get into it. I've moved a little bit away from fire and trapping, and I'm more into range weapons now, or hunting implements, whatever you want to call it. So, got to keep moving, right? Got to keep the interest going. It's good even if you're somebody that works 100 hours a week like I do. It's great if you can make time to do something. And I'm indoors a lot at work, so it's nice to have an outdoor hobby, even if I have to pursue a lot of it in my driveway or in my basement when the weather's bad. And there you go. Now, I've seen it done where people get real concerned about the measurements, and you can do that. You can do that if you want. The important thing is to sharper the thinner edges towards the front, of course, and we're just gonna lay the first one out. We're just gonna get it good and straight. And what's gonna happen is this is gonna bend up, and we're gonna go around with a piece of electrical tape and straighten that out to where it'll hold it up a little bit better. But now we're just gonna kind of guesstimate where the next one's gonna go. We're gonna try to make a good guesstimation, but it's fairly forgiving. You might have to take it back off and place it again. So there's two. And then the third one's just a matter of getting in the middle of those two. So, it's trying to slide away from me. Some people have jigs that'll hold this in place for them. That's a great idea. But I do not have this. Maybe I will develop my own system as well. So once you get these bent back up, that adhesive strip's going to hold them in place for you. Then you're going to take your electrical tape, get a length of that. You know me, I'm Mr. Butterfingers. I'm going to cut that in half. And this part's pretty important. I'm going to have to move the dart here. Let's tilt you up a little bit better. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to hold these up as we do it. So you want to get that nexus right there where the top of the dart grabs a hold into that tape. And we're going to tape that down and it holds it up a little bit. You see that? We're going to go to the next one. When we get the other side, it'll be even better. Okay, now it's going to overlap. Make sure you're standing up, then we'll overlap. Okay. Now let's move up to the next one. See how we're doing here. I could have done better with my placement, but let's just roll with it. It's still going to be flying better than it did. And these are so easy, I can take them off and redo them. Just make new ones. Again, you're getting a tiny bit of the tip of that. There we go. It's going to hold it up. It's going to hold it up. It's going to hold it up. This one could do a little bit more. So there you have a real basic homemade fletching for your Atlatl arrow. And it does quite a bit better with that on there. Flies a good bit straighter. You don't have that back end trying to catch up with the front end issue. And we'll go outside and try it. I'll get a little bit of video of me throwing it.